Hi, this is Brad, sharpensbest.com, and today we're going to misuse the sharpener a little bit. People say, well, how tough is tungsten carbide? How tough are your sharpeners? How long will they last? What won't they cut? What kind of a knife won't they work on? Things like that. I'm going to do something that I've never seen anybody do this. I'm going to do it for the first time. I might get a big shock. I don't know. But you see this? These are pavers. These are bricks. All right. Yes, they are concrete. We just got them from Home Depot. So we have different kinds of pavers like this. We have one that resembles a brick. It's kind of got square corners on the bottom and then rounded corners up here. And then we have this paver right here. And and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the corners. This corner right there. Okay? Well, I always talk about the corners. That's the part that does the work. And I'm actually going to take the sharpener and I'm going to kind of rip at the bricks. They're not all bricks, I shouldn't say that, at the concrete pavers, okay? And let's see what happens to it. I don't know, let's start with this one right here because it's right here. All right, I'm going to turn it this way. I'm going to use my little square corner. I only have about 3/4 of an inch between the plastic. Yes, I will probably tear the plastic up. Let's see what it does to the carbide. Okay, I see the concrete coming off. So let's see. Okay, that's the corner that I just scratched along the concrete. This is brand new. You can see the tear marks at the plastic. I don't see, just looking at it, any damage whatsoever to the carbide. So let's make it work a little harder, okay? Now, carbide tipped masonry bits, okay, is what they use. So I should be scratching that concrete with the same stuff that they use to tip the masonry bits. And you know what? We're really flattening the corner off on that thing. So let's check. All right, again, I'm going to hold still. Zoom right in there. You know what? I tip this around in the sun. I don't see any change at all in the corner. We do have more tearing at the plastic, at the nylon. Okay. Now I'm just going to get kind of nuts with it here, just like that. And I'm going to give it a real chance to tear up the corner. Now what I'm doing is a little bit, should be hard on it because impact is really bad. When I do this, it's slamming into each little notch of the concrete, and that's the thing that'll tear up carbide. Okay, but let's see what it does. Okay, I'm getting a hole worn there, and then that must be a rock because it's wanting to dig up over it. So let's see if we can tear that off of there, whatever it is. I've never done this to one of my sharpeners. All right, again, I'm using this side. We turn it over, clean the dust off. I'm going to hold still, get the closest shot you can of it. No, I'm not faking it by using the other side, you know, and then showing you the side that has no damage. All right, one more time, kind of quick. If this doesn't hurt my sharpener, I'll guarantee you, you're not going to hurt it with the blades that you're sharpening. Because rock in concrete is much harder than cutting steel on a knife. All right. Oops, really tearing up the plastic. I'm just gonna lay this down, and my lovely assistant here can take all the shots I want to of it. See, I'm wearing the plastic off down here on the end. See how that's getting all deformed? I'm wearing the plastic off back here, but the corner on that carbide is absolutely as crisp as it needs to be. And I'm right-handed, so if I turn this over and I went like this towards me, that's how I would sharpen. Now I can't tip it over and do it, it wouldn't prove anything because that's the side I was not scraping on the concrete, okay? Oop, there went the fingernail. So just like this, turn it over. Now if I was really sharpening, I might roll it in my fingers and go both directions. I actually thought it would probably put little chips in it because carbide doesn't like impact at all. It's very hard. It's the hardest metal on earth. But impact on a brittle, hard object is what breaks them. Can't wear it off. It's like diamond. You don't wear it off, but if you hit it on something, you can chip them or break them, okay, because they're too brittle. This is Brad. We abuse these things in lots of different ways, and I'm going to show you some more abuse. Any resemblance of normal use, you'll never hurt my sharpeners. Sharpens best, sharpensbest.com. YouTube Sharpens best. This is Brad. Take care. Have a good day.
Nice, Brad. What if you went ham on this one here, back and forth? Can you just grind that for me? I want to see, because you were going pretty hard on that, but just give this some what for on that.
All right.
So what are we starting with there?
Okay, we're starting with the long handle sharpener. It's got two corners on it, one over here, one over here. They're tungsten carbide. It does have the V-notch, not crazy about that one. It's got a good, nice handle here for working on stuff. So I'm just going to go back and forth like this, just like that, right on the corner of that concrete. And if you could see what I'm seeing, chunks of that concrete is coming off. Just like that. By the way, if I slip a little bit and get my knuckle on that concrete, you're going to pay for it. I did it for you. So just like this. And I can really see the corner on that concrete coming off. And I can see plastic coming off. And if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'll probably see the carbide come out of the handle. The dust off. Oh, that's hot. And why wouldn't it be? Friction. Okay, we clean it up a little bit there. And we're just going to let you look at it. You can see the plastic is really starting to come off. I about wore the nub off that holds it in. Wearing the plastic off back here. Wearing off some of the plastic back here. That's just normal. And wearing some of that plastic off. Now I'm going to hold still, right straight on, and you look at the corners. And I hope it's focusing because I don't want anything wrong with this video. I want you to see exactly what you're looking to see. And a lot of people were probably saying, oh yeah, it'll take the corner right off that, then they won't show it. If I film it, I show it. So do you think you're going to be abusing my sharpener that much in sharpening knives, axes, hatchets, hoes, shovels, planer blades, draw knives, printers, hedge trimmers, grass trimmers, side dikes, tin snips, all of your razor blades, you know, X-Acto knives, wood carving tools, wood lathe tools, things like that? No, you'll never hurt my sharpener if you use it even reasonably right. This is Brad. Take care. Have a good day.
Now, Brad, we know you don't use things right often. So can we not use it right again? And can we jigsaw that bad boy? You showed me it is pretty strong against that concrete rock, but seriously, I need you to jigsaw that. I need to see.
I'll even do that. Stick your finger in there and you'll find out it actually works, yes. So, let's put it in a little vise here. I'll just come back. All right. And then I'll have to hold the vise. So let's see. I'm going to put it in there like this, so it doesn't vibrate too much, because I know it's going to vibrate crazy. Alright, now we're going to take the jigsaw. Wait a minute. I spent 30 years as a welder. I still have both my eyes, and I hope I have them by the end of today. By the way, these are brand new. They are on our website, and they are a freebie with some of the products. See my little sticker right here. All right, and they really fit good, and actually they're quite clear. They're not a cheap, brand. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to cut right into it. I'm going to try it. I was kind of trying to hold it in one place a little bit more so that it would literally, oh, this is funny. Look at the good teeth. Look where I was holding it. There aren't any. Of course, I knew that would happen because carbide's way harder than a jigsaw blade. Now, that is a wood cutting jigsaw blade. That's not a metal blade. But nevertheless, it's pretty darn hard. Okay. And that's hot. And why shouldn't it be? Friction makes them hot. So anyway, let's see what we look like now. Clean the junk off. There's the carbide. I can see that there are marks on it where I really just laid into it. I shined up the edge, which that would be normal metal against metal. Rubbing back and forth would probably shine it. It still has good corners on it though. And if I had one of the knives that I just bought from the Goodwill, I would sit right here and sharpen it without coming out of video. I don't know, should I just run in and grab the one and come back out?
Sure, let's go.
All right, let's go. Now, same sharpener. All right.
Let's see it, let's see it.
You see it?
I see it.
Okay. So we're just going to pick a knife. The one right here that I just bought from Salvation Army. There's the sharpener. Alright, let's see. Slides right off the fingernail. Doesn't even catch at all. So now, I'm going to sit down. Actually, oops, I shouldn't have put it out of sight. People complain about that. Oh, there. Alright, let me work on it for just a little bit and let's find out. I am pressing harder than the normal sharpen because when the knife is dull, I speed it up by pressing just a little harder. Come back this way, out that way. Hey Socks, how you doing? You want your nose sharpened? What do you think's going on here, buddy? Says, I don't know, but I want in. It's going to make a lot. And I can actually see little sparklies on my leg. I don't think the cameras. But the little sparklies is where I'm actually cutting the metal off the blade because I need to reshape the blade just a little bit from horribly dull to sharp, and I can't do that without reshaping the blade and actually cutting some material off. Alright, let's see, just out of curiosity, if that's enough. That is a lot better. I'll work on it just a little bit more. We'll make it even sharpener, but that was probably about 1 minute. So from really dull, 1 minute with a sharpener that I just ripped at the concrete, took a jigsaw to, you know, what more do you want? But I am going to sharpen it just a little bit sharper right now, right here for you. And I'm going to do a little bit of stuff that I never do. Go back and forth and really cut the metal off that blade. If you're out somewhere and you got a blade and you need it sharp, you don't have much time, you might even want to just turn it around and cut a little bit. That is stuff that I never do. But if you're in a hurry, you got to get the blade sharp, then you do what you need to do. Mainly because you don't care what it looks like, you just need it to cut. If that's the problem, you need it to cut and you need it to cut now, then do what you need to do. I would say that that's a huge change. This is Brad, sharpensbest.com. Take care and have a good day.